Anyway, sorry about that. Phone died. Anyways, when I put a dip in my mouth and I put it decent, it's all about just kind of, I mean, maybe you shouldn't have to, but I keep my dip in check, I guess, while it's in there. Just naturally move my tongue, kind of roll it back into place. And that's really, that could be a fault to it, I guess. But for me, it doesn't really affect me. Now, I wanted to mention also why I like it so much. The reason why I like Copenhagen so much is, for one, I like salty foods. I like lots of salt. So something salty, I prefer salty over sweet, personally. So wintergreens and mints and all that stuff, that shit's a lot sweeter to me. I can taste the molasses in it. Now there might be some in here, because over time, Copenhagen, after you dip Copenhagen like constantly, over time the flavor actually changes and it goes from salty to kind of sweet, which I don't mind because I still like my brand and my flavor, just as anyone else. But the reason why I love Copenhagen so much is I love the saltiness. Not overly salty like Stoker's Naturals, but I love the saltiness, the smokiness. I mean, I can smell the salt, but I smell somewhat earthiness, but not too much. In my opinion, Stoker's Natural and Stoker's Fine Cut is good, but it's very fucking salty, and to me it tastes like it came out of a creek. And I don't mean it in an insulting way, I mean it tastes swampy, and not okay, maybe not swampy, but earthy, a little bit too herbal to me. And that's just for Stoker's Fine Cut. I don't really know about LC that much. I know I've had Fine Cut several times. I've reviewed Fine Cut on here. I haven't found I have found it, but at times when I have found it, I hadn't purchased it. But so I haven't really gotten to experience the LC, but like one time, because Fine Cut's all around here, but I just can't seem to find the Stoker's LC. But to me, it just tastes too earthy. This, and say, like, honestly, Copenhagen Extra Long Cut, it has more flavor, but it tastes even a little bit more earthier than Snuff or LC, because it's the same product. I don't know why they label natural on there, because that's what it is, that's what this is, that's what Snuff is. It's just because this is the original after Copenhagen Snuff. It's just in a longer cut. But the extra long cut natural is the same thing as LC and Snuff. It's just extra long cut, so you get more flavor out of it, which I can taste the earthiness in that, maybe because it's a longer cut, so you're getting more flavor, so I'm getting more of that earthy taste out of it. But the reason why I love this, I love the smokiness, the craftsmanship. I mean, I'm pretty sure you don't get a can when you open it. Yeah, it's a fresh can, right? Brand new can. It still took about 4 years for you to open this. 4 to 8 years. I want to say 4 years. It at least took 4 years for you to open this up and it be a good product, or 4 years before you were able to dip it. I'm not saying that other companies don't do that, but I feel like with age, it just becomes such a better tobacco. I mean, it's fermented, so it's sitting in there, it's getting old. I mean, hands down the best product. I mean, to me, that's why I like it. Yes, a little bit overpriced, at least now, but great product. Same with Red Seal. In fact, I got a little bit of Fine Cut here. I'm going to add to my Copenhagen. A little dry, but being that it's Fine Cut, honestly, if you think Red Seal's a little dry, go to Fine Cut if you can handle it. But being that it's smaller and cut smaller and finer grind, your spit, in my opinion, it makes it that much easier to dip, because it being dry, which would be able to make you have better placement in your mouth. Fine Cut, since it being dry, you should be able to place it better in your mouth. And I know that in Fine Cut you get floaters, but it being so dry, you should be able to keep it, packed in there. But also, it being so dry, if that's a problem for you, the Fine Cut, all your spit is, latching on to that, to all that nicotine and those tiny little floaters. So with it being dry and a finer cut, it being a finer cut, you should be able to gain more moisture, because it being finer, it's saltier, a little bit saltier, and I just feel like the juices form easier than a long cut piece in your mouth. That's really all I have to say. God damn it, it's cold out here. And anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. It's a little bit of Copenhagen history and a reason why I like it. Smokiness, saltiness, nicotine is on point and on demand. So that's why I like it. So to each their own though, and y'all take care.